This is the guide rod light from Dead Point Lights. Alright, so we got our hands on a really cool new product. It's the guide rod light. Usually you see a lot of lasers in guide rods, but this is the first time I've seen one with a light in it. So first off, we're going to go ahead and go over some pros and cons of it, and then we're going to break it down and check out some specs, and then we're going to check it out at night and see how it actually works, and then we'll shoot it a little bit. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and go over a couple pros with this. Now, the biggest pro that I have found with this, and the reason that I really wanted to get my hands on this, is the fact that you can put this in and it doesn't change anything about your gun. My gun still looks exactly the same. There's no difference from when I had the light versus when I didn't have a light. I really wanted a light on this gun because this is my concealed carry gun, so I like to have that ability to see in low light or no light situations. So having a light was definitely a must, but I already spent a ton of money on holsters. And most of you probably understand that. You have your outside the waistband holsters, your inside the waistband holsters, and then multiple other holsters out there as well. So doing this, I didn't have to buy all new holsters for my gun. So that really was a selling point for me when looking into these, was the fact that I don't have to spend a lot more money towards more holsters. Alright, so another pro to this is the ability to install it so quickly. All you have to do is break down your gun like you normally would, and then you install it just like you would a normal guide rod. There's no difference between this guide rod and another one. They're the exact same thing. You install it the same way, you put it in the same way, it just has a flashlight on it. So when you go to install it, you install it the correct direction, put it in. It will turn on when you put it on just because the connection isn't there for the switch, which is ambidextrous, which we'll go over here in a little bit. Then you put it back together and your gun's good to go and you have the light. The way they integrated the on-off switch on this is really neat here. It is on the takedown lever. It's just an extended takedown lever. As you can see, it kind of extends here out on either side. This is an ambidextrous switch, so you can press it on from this side, or you can rotate it, turn it off, and press it on from this side. It has a tactile touch every time you press it, so it makes a nice click, and you can feel that it is on or off, which is really nice. But it's a really cool way to do this that really doesn't make the gun look any different again, like the light itself, but it's definitely there when you're holding your gun. It's easy to press on and easy to press off with either side. Now, to remove the takedown lever, it's very simple. You just take a knife or a punch and you press down here and depress this lever, and it's going to drop your takedown lever. All you got to do is turn it there to your side. It'll fall out. You put your new one in just like that, and that's how it's done. Very simple, very easy, not hard to do. So one thing we were worried about when we got this was the brightness. Being such a small thing, we were worried that it wouldn't be bright enough to be able to see in certain situations. And after using this and testing it, that is not so. This is a really bright light. It does really well in all situations that we put it through. Now, there's one trade-off to that, is if you are at a longer range, it isn't quite as bright as those bigger lights. Unfortunately, with those Enforces and the Stream lights, they're a lot bigger package. They have a bigger lens, so they're able to put off a lot more light, so you're able to strobe someone from a longer distance. But for what I use this for, this is a close quarters handgun to me. If I'm going to go for long range, I have my AR-15 in my truck or near me at all times, and those have my Stream lights on them that I'm able to see farther distances. So for close quarters, home defense, this is exactly what I need. The light is very significant. We're going to do a video here in a little bit of showing the light output. Unfortunately, with the camera, it's kind of hard to pick up light, but we'll at least show you guys to kind of see an idea of what you're getting with this. All right, so we're going to go over some specs, materials, and features here of this guide rod light. The guide rod material is a machined 303 stainless steel. The recoil spring is a Wolf spring. The threaded tail cap is a machined medical grade polymer. The light source is a Cree LED. The battery type is a proprietary 9-volt battery pack. And the spring probe is a Smith's connector. Some key features as well. It's got a 45-minute continuous runtime. There's no gunsmithing required. It's got a very compact design, and it installs in minutes. We're going to do a quick clip to show you guys the light output in a dark room. Again, with this camera, unfortunately, it's kind of hard to pick up light, but we just want to give you kind of an idea of what the light output is. so price point, you're looking at about $200 for this unit. At first, you think it's pretty high because it's a little more expensive than your other lights that are attached from the bottom here. But if you think of the money you're going to save from the holsters you don't have to buy, and the fact that it's a really compact size and you don't have a bulk on the front of your gun, it definitely is not too bad of a price. So if this is something you guys would be interested in, make sure you guys check out Dead Point Lights. A link to their website will be in the description. Also check out our full-time sponsor, USA Gun Bunker. He's done a lot of work for us with all of our guns, so make sure you guys check him out. A link to his website will be in the description as well. As always, check us out on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Subscribe to us, like, comment, and share. We really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.